Hey y'all, it's me, Coach Jessica Short, and I said I was going to make y'all a video earlier about gluten. Now, I want to tell you some troubles that I was having. After finally getting on Shakeology and finally getting my stomach problems right, I was starting to have stomach troubles again. And then after we moved from North Carolina down to Florida, I seemed to gain all this weight, and my eating did fall off track a little bit, but it wasn't too horribly bad. And my workouts weren't too horribly bad either, so I didn't know why all of a sudden I had this 10-pound weight gain when I wasn't sitting there shoving chocolate in my face and, not working out and just laying on the couch. So I didn't know what was going on. Then all of a sudden, I started seeing those, real emotional videos on the TV and on the internet and stuff like that. And I would bawl. I would just sit there and bawl like a baby. And even when I was pregnant, I did not cry like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, my hormones are so out of whack. And then I wasn't sleeping at nighttime. I was starting to get hot flashes. I was like, guys, I swore up and down. I was like, I am, starting to go through menopause early. And I'm like, I'm only 31 years old. Why am I getting these premenopausal symptoms already? So I thought before the move that I had a little bit of food allergy, not allergies. I wouldn't put it allergies because I don't break out in hives with anything. Sensitivities is what I would say. And I started thinking it was gluten. And so I started doing some research on it. And then after the move, all that stuff was going on, and I didn't continue my research. And then after my hormones started acting so crazy and I started feeling just completely off the wall, I was not myself. So I started looking into it more. And then my stomach, after I ate, after I ate some corn, I just I could not handle that. My body couldn't handle it. So then I started suspecting, maybe I had a corn allergy as well. So I was digging in. And I said, you know what? I've already, over the course of the past several months, I had already been cutting out gluten slightly from my diet anyways and getting less and less and less. I said, it's time I just go ahead, cut gluten out of my diet since I suspected that anyways. And guys, let me tell you, my bloat in my stomach after I cut gluten out, the bloat in my stomach, it just completely went away. And I never felt my stomach feel better than that, other than after I've done my detox. I'm like, okay, this is why every time I do the detox, I get such, bloat reduction in my stomach. I said, so it is a food sensitivity that I'm having troubles with. So I have continued on this, and let me see, we're sitting at 4 weeks now that I have not had any gluten. And guys, let me tell you, I am sleeping better. I'm not crying like a baby every time I see something emotional, which is me. That's how I am. I'm not the person that sits there and cries easily like that stuff. So, it's just phenomenal. The changes, my stomach feels better. My stomach feels empty. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling like myself again. So, and I can't explain it. It's like my body, just as far as my research has led me to believe, my body has built this up and my gut's been leaking over time, so my body just couldn't handle it anymore. So that's why my body started sending all these warning messages out to me, like the upset stomach and the hormones and the eczema. I get real bad eczema on my scalp in the wintertime, and it just sits there and flakes and flakes and flakes, and then it scabs up, and literally I don't have any spots on my scalp right now or up top. They are gone. I usually get some eczema around my facial areas and my nose. None. Just completely clearing it up from cutting gluten out of my diet. Now, I have not had the tests to see if I have any further issues. I do plan to go to the VA to see if the VA will give me a testing for that. But what I'm going to do on Friday, I will reintroduce my body back to some gluten. So maybe a small little protein pancake made with, it has gluten in it in the morning time. And if I can handle it later, maybe one piece of wheat bread with some almond butter and a little bit of organic jelly on it. And then I'm just going to see how my body handles that and see. And I'm almost like 99% certain my body's going to react to that, and it's going to be a very bad reaction, and I'm going to get hit with exhaustion and headache and all sorts of stuff. So I will keep y'all updated. I said I was going to make this video for you to tell you why I cut out gluten. I'm not cutting it out because it is a fad or because I want to cut carbs out of my diet, anything like that, because actually being gluten-free, it's a lot harder than you think it is. But also at the same time, if you've been clean eating for a while, it's easy as well. So tit for tat there. But I do think cutting gluten out of my diet was the best choice for me with my sensitivities and all that. So we're going to find out, and I will give you an update here in about a week to let you know how my body did with my test. And we'll follow through with that. So I just want to keep y'all updated. Stay tuned. I'll update y'all here shortly. Bye.